Hey everyone, I want to tell you the story of when I was shot. It's a true story and it happened just in my neighborhood. You see, my second daughter was just a baby and she had developed a cough, and so I had to pick her up from daycare early. So it's a gorgeous day and I decided that I was going to walk there with a stroller. And I was walking a few blocks and all of a sudden I heard a noise in the back of my mind. And I'm like, what was that? And my brain was just ticking away like, was it an air gun? Was it, some kind of construction work? And then a few seconds later, I feel this stinging in my back like I've never felt before. And I look around and I swear I saw some movement in the back of my eyes, or like in the back of, the corner of my eyes. I saw this movement. And I feel the back of my shirt and it's wet. And it hurts. I had this feeling that I'd been shot. Not by a gun, like a regular gun, but by some kind of like pellet gun or BB gun. So I look and there's blood. So something hit me. My first instinct is to call 911. Now, I haven't seen anyone around. I hadn't actually physically seen a gun, but I knew in my heart of hearts that I had actually been physically shot by somebody else. So I live in this wonderfully safe, beautiful town, Summit, New Jersey, and within, I swear to you, like 2 minutes, we were swarmed by police cars. And within 2 more minutes, a detective had 3 kids on the side of the road and a sawed-off shotgun, pellet rifle, or air rifle in her possession. So it had been true. I actually had been shot. So what I learned from this moment is about trusting your instincts and trusting your body, knowing what happened to you and getting the help that you need immediately. Because if I had waited just a few minutes, the kids would have gone off and done something else, and I would have looked like a lunatic with a welt on my back. Now, I was fine. It was a flesh wound, and I didn't need for them to take me to the hospital or anything like that, and they did offer, even though it was just up the hill. But I also learned and felt like I had been targeted because of my size. These kids were playing around with a air gun, and they thought it would be funny, and wouldn't it be funny to shoot somebody of my size in the back, and more specifically very close to my rear end. It took me a couple months to really feel comfortable walking around my neighborhood anymore. I was afraid I was going to run into them or there would be some kind of retribution. But little by little, I started to learn my place in my neighborhood again, to have confidence. And as the process moved on with the kids and what they had to do to make it right, I started to feel vindicated that I did call for help, because the kid, specifically the one who pulled the trigger, did get a lot of help from this process, so that maybe he won't do that to someone else. What you can learn from this process is that you need to trust your body. If something's going on, say something right away. Get the help that you need, and just trust your instincts, because sometimes something is wrong. One other thing that you can learn from it is that, if something traumatic or bad has happened, it's important to stand in your power. I had a choice whether or not to press charges against this kid or not, but my instinct was to do so. When I was sexually assaulted, I had to meet with the police officer and point on, this outline of a body of where I'd been touched. But those moments of being in your strength and power and standing up for what's right for yourself are so important and so empowering. Hopefully they help yourself build confidence to live in the body that you're in right now. But hopefully the ripple effect is those people who have wronged you will be set right